Hey everybody, sorry that it has taken me forever to get this video out there. Pregnancy is going great. I'm 29 and a half weeks in the third trimester, kind of in the home stretch here. There's a ton left to do. We are not as far along in this as we were at this point with Nate. Basically, we've been, we both work, we have Nate, so we don't have as much time to be redoing the house like we did with Nate, and unfortunately, this baby's room is very similar to the way Nate's room was. It's needing to be completely redone. So that has taken up like all of our time on the weekends, and there's really not much I can do to help, so it's been very crazy around here, so that's why I have not been able to do weekly vlogs, but the pregnancy, everything's been great. We've, because of our concern with Nate and the genetic condition, you can go back and watch all those videos, we've tried to determine, sorry, I think we're all getting sick. We've tried to determine if this baby has similar issues. We had gone to a perinatal center that is supposed to be able to look at, like, they have higher resolution ultrasound machines or whatever, more expensive machines that are supposed to be able to detect more things. And we'd gone up there probably like a month and a half ago at this point to do a whole bioscan, and they thought everything looked fine. Now, I wasn't super convinced because they still said they could not see the palate. They thought it, same thing they said with Nate, they thought it was there, but we didn't go to this place with Nate, but what we were told with Nate at a regular doctor's is that they thought the palate was there, but they couldn't tell for sure. However, and I should have gotten him out for this video, but I didn't, when you compare Nate's ultrasound pictures to this baby's ultrasound pictures, there's a world of difference in the chin, and that's one of the main indicators, is that babies with Stickler syndrome have a very small recessed chin. This baby doesn't appear to have that. So, knock on wood, we're going to be fine with this baby, which has actually created some like anxiety in me, because this is going to be all brand new to us, and the fact that we've never had a baby come right home from the hospital that's able to eat normally and is going to be up all night. And because by the time Nate came home, he was almost 2 months old. He was on continuous feeds through the feeding tube, and he slept for 12 hours straight at least. So this is kind of going to be interesting. But it appears everything's fine, and that's great. Don't get me wrong. I would not in a million years want anything, to be wrong with a baby. And so we feel very confident that everything's going to be okay. But it's just been crazy, and I apologize for not updating you guys. But yeah, things look really, really great. We are scrambling to get his room done, and scrambling to get, with Nate, we kind of thought we were done after the IVF had failed twice. We had decided we're going to be done, and so I sold a lot of his stuff. I still have some stuff. I still have most of his clothes. I sold pajamas. I sold his changing table. I sold his stroller, his swing, things like that. So we've really had to, get a few more things. And I've really learned this time around that I just don't think it pays to buy new. I think that there's so many great deals out there, like on Craigslist, people that buy a lot of stuff they don't use or they don't need. And so I think there's just an opportunity out there to not spend nearly as much money as we did with Nate, where we just bought everything brand new. And I'm kind of looking forward to his nursery and recreating things. And I bought a used crib on Craigslist, which is in excellent condition. I'm going to use a dresser from my mom's house that my mom had, and I really love that idea, so that she is there in the room with him. And some of the things that I have of his, we're going to, it's a boy by the way, that we're going to decorate and things like that are hers. So my mom was a huge Elvis fan, so we're going to be doing the nursery in a rock and roll like monkey theme. We had with some Elvis things. We had bought at Babies R Us, Monkey Rockstar, I think it's called. We bought the blanket and the sheet, and I think it comes with a dust ruffle. And so with that, I'm going to just kind of decorate with guitars and things like that, and some of the Elvis things she had. Like, she collected snow globes. One of the snow globes is an Elvis snow globe with a guitar in it. Things like that I'm going to reuse, just so that she can, I really want to be able to feel like she's a part of this nursery. So, that being said, I have scoured Craigslist like every single day. I'm looking for things, and we just bought a brand new Sprint swing. It looks brand new. It retails for like $165 at Target. We got it for $50. The girl said that her baby really didn't like sleeping in it, and it's brand new, spotless. We've just bought a couple changing tables because I want to put a changing table where right outside of Nate's room is a room, like we call it the sitting room. It's where we want to, that's always where we had Nate's changing table. Once he got a little bit older, we pulled it out of his room. And then this baby's going to be on the 3rd floor. So we bought a changing table for up there as well. So, nighttime or whatever, the baby will have a changing table. The one thing I'm still searching for that I've not been able to find, and if I have to buy it new, I'll buy it new, but it's I want to find a wooden bassinet. For like our bedroom, for the baby to sleep in our bedroom for the first couple months, instead of, in his crib. And if I had to, I could build the crib in our room, but I'd rather just have his nursery set up, and then our room set up for him as well. So that is that. Like I said, things have just been extremely crazy. I do plan on doing some more vlogs. We have been doing a ton of like Goodwill shopping and garage sale shopping and Craigslist shopping. And I've been using coupons to go. I keep getting coupons at all these different stores, like at Kohl's I had one, and I get them all the time for JCPenney's for $10 off 10. So I always go and I get either stuff for Keegan or stuff for Nate. And I just got 2 sleepers for Keegan, because that's the one thing I did sell. I'm positive I sold all of Nate's pajamas. I haven't exactly gone through all of his clothes yet, because my husband's still working on the bedroom. I don't really have a place to like sort through them. There's a lot of stuff. The whole upstairs is completely displaced other than Nate's room as far as where things are, because we're in the process of, there's a lot of baby stuff everywhere. But I have to go through Nate's clothes at some point and look and see what I have. But I'm positive I have almost everything except for pajamas. So I've really been on the hunt for those. Went to some garage sales this morning, and I found some Carter's, sleepers with the feet and all that. And I was at JCPenney's. I got 2 sleepers by the time I had the coupon in the sale. I think they were $3 a piece. So it was a really good deal. I've been trying to do that kind of stuff, but I really have not bought very much new, because I just do have so much stuff. I bought a lot of his stuff, like for the decor of his room, for things like that. I've bought new, because that Nate's room is sports themed, and this baby is going to be the guitar rock and roll theme. So I've kind of gotten on eBay, and I'm going to make some things. I really need to get on the ball. Like, Nate's room, if you go back and you can watch his video tour, I put his name over the crib. I kind of want to do the same thing for this baby. And I have ideas of what I want to do, but I need to, go get the stuff and get it done. It's been very challenging working. It's a whole entire different experience. And I had morning sickness. I won't say really bad. I wasn't throwing up, but just like the nausea, sick, queasy feeling all day long. I had a lot more with this baby. I don't really know if it's more, but it's because I had to get up and get around and go to work, and at work I have to function. It's a lot different than with Nate. So I can't really say if it's more or less. I mean, I remember, the other thing is it's 5 years difference, so that makes it kind of challenging. And the fact that I don't remember specific details of Nate's pregnancy. I do have the vlogs, and I have kind of watched some of them just to remind myself, but this is a different pregnancy, definitely. And it's been an interesting journey. I mean, it's been very interesting. And so, everything's great. I'm going to try to continue to make some more videos and get things posted, but I just want to thank you guys all for following me and sticking by with us. And I will try to get some rough footage of the nursery as we continue to complete it. I'm praying that it's going to be done in time. If not, worst case scenario is the baby it's going to be with us anyway for the first couple months. I'm going to try to breastfeed, which I didn't get to do with Nate. So it's going to be an interesting journey. So stick around, and we'll experience it all together. All right, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye.